Alright, what is going on, guys? Today I am back, and it has been a long time since I have last recorded a video. If I do remember, it's been a little under 3 weeks, I think 2.5. But I'm back nonetheless. I was on vacation and doing stuff with the family and all that, but if you watch the live stream, then you already know that, and I talk about where I went, so check that out. And today I have decided to begin a new series. This is going to be a Black Ops 3 in-depth series, and I'm going to go over weapons and like how they work and what's best like class setup for them. And so let's continue. Right now, we are doing the Kuda, the first SMG that you've unlocked, and I think one of the best, if I must say so myself. And so first up, this, I'm going to go on and say it. It's a high damage SMG, lower fire rate, and it's not necessarily a rushing gun. This is one you're going to kind of want to sit back with, which is not what I do because that's not really my playstyle, but that is what I think overall. And so first off, we're going to start with the damage because everyone wants to know the damage first and how fast it's going to kill and, if it's good or not. And so close up, it'll do 35 damage. That will be 3 shots to kill. Then over a distance, it'll go to 20. And I'm saying that is a pretty big gap. It doesn't sound like much because it's only a 15 difference in damage, but this is core, remind yourself. And that goes from 3 shots up close to out to a pretty decent range of about 50 meters, down to 20, which will be a 5-shot kill. So I really recommend putting long barrel on this because that's just going to bring that damage drop off very, it's going to increase it a lot. So basically, time to kill, very high for an SMG. That's almost up, that's actually past some of the assault rifles, time to kill. So I definitely would recommend this gun for if you want a high damage gun that is going to kill quickly. If you get the first shot, you have a very high chance of winning. And I actually really like this clip because I killed this guy twice. And next off, let's go with RPM. This also ties into the time to kill. Not very high at 720. There are a lot higher guns out there with around 900, and I'm pretty sure the Vesper actually has 1,200, but I'll get to that in the video. So it has approximately 720 RPM. That is going to kind of slow your time to kill, but then again, you have that high damage, so it's just going to kind of equal out. It's just a balancing thing. This gun, if it had a higher fire rate, then it would be extremely OP, and I am not exaggerating that. This thing would be a monster. Not saying that it isn't already, because it is. It is a very nice weapon, and I enjoy using it. But, I mean, there are some other guns that I prefer. The magazine size, next up, is 30 rounds without extended mags. And with extended mags, that's going to add up only 12 bullets up to 42. But then again, if it only takes 3 shots to kill, theoretically, that's 4 more kills per mag. But I don't think anyone's going to be getting that because a lot of people miss their shots. And so in your stockpile, you have 90 rounds, which is pretty standard for SMGs, nothing too crazy, but you might want to run scavengers so that you can have 180, and you're picking up ammo all the time, just on the run as you're going. And like I said in the beginning, this gun is unlocked extremely early. It is a level 1 weapon, which in fact you don't even have to do anything in order to unlock it. And so yeah. Next up, we have the recoil, which I would consider it minimum to moderate. It's a lot of vertical recoil. It's not too much to the left and right, even though it doesn't have much recoil. Kind of depends. If you have rapid fire, of course, that's just going to add on to your recoil. But if you have foregrip, then that is going to take it down and just kind of take it into a smaller circle and just condense it a bit, which I actually really recommend, and then I will get into that later. So pretty much that's all that's really for the Kuda. I don't have specific, I've tried testing with specific distances, but I'm not really sure how to calculate that. And By the way, every time the camo changes in this series, that's going to be when it's a new class in a completely new game. So yeah, guys, just worry about that. And then, alright. So next up, I'm just going to get into my kind of like recommendations. So this gun, you're going to kind of want to sit back and play it cool and just kind of chill. So I recommend, this is going to sound weird, but stock and grip. That is what I think is the best class setup for this. And you can even add a red dot sight. Right here I'm using the boa with a foregrip and a stock, and I actually did very well in this game playing some kill confirmed, and I'm actually really proud of myself for doing this, considering I'm quite a mediocre player. I wouldn't consider myself good at all. Yeah, that's kind of another thing. One thing that I wouldn't recommend to people is, I wouldn't recommend this to the people that just kind of want to just run around kind of aimlessly. Like, people say this is a beginner weapon because it starts, you get it at level 1. Excuse me. But I really just think that the higher level people should be using this, because you're going to be hitting long shots, and that can be kind of difficult for somebody that is new to the game and that doesn't quite know how to hit their shots or aim correctly. With that, I'm speaking specifically to the people that are around, like, in their first prestige. But I mean, if you want to, it's also pretty, it's easy to get a hang of the gun, is what I'm saying. And so, yeah, the reason why I choose this class is because you can move around a lot when you're aiming, like, because when you're at long range, you peek out behind cover, say a guy starts shooting at you, you're going to want to get back fast. The foregrip just lowers recoil, of course, as I spoke of that earlier, and I think that is always just a better idea. You're going to really want to just suck down that recoil. Long barrel, if you have the slots, then yeah, that's going to be good too. I think for perks with this, I ran, so I'm trying to remember. I ran Ghost. God, I'm having such a brain fart. Okay, Ghost, Sixth Sense. That's always a tough one for me to say. I'm just kind of illiterate. Just kidding. But, and then I ran Fast Hands and Hardwired. No, Tracker. Tracker's another good one for that, just if you're trying to be sneaky. I also recommend Blast Suppressor because, I mean, you're just going to want to stay off the mini-map as possible, because you're going to be shooting a lot, and Blast Suppressor is that's just one more thing that you want to stay off the mini-map for. And, so yeah, right now, guys, I just have some pure, raw, edited gameplay, unedited gameplay that I'm going to switch to right now, and I really hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'm not really going to go, I don't know, I wouldn't consider this advanced. I think this is going to be a pretty quick series, hopefully, but I really want you guys to enjoy it, because I'm going to be completely honest, there are a lot of other channels on YouTube that really just go into extreme detail. But I mean, if you're a casual player like me, you're not going to need to know what range you're shooting, like it's taking 4 shots to kill at. You're just going to want to know, can it kill good? And honestly, I'm going to say the Kuda can. And if you can manage... How'd they get a ride? Huh? I have a private account right now, but after this game, I'll accept your follow request. ZANDECKI. Oh. Yeah, that's my friend. Whoa, that was kind of interesting. Bro, I don't...
Hostile UAV spotted.
They're done.
Ooh. Oh, alright. I'll get one-shotted by the ICR. That's cool.
Hostile UAV above.
Annihilator ready. Threat neutralized.
Ah, damn.
Infantry kill.
Care package inbound.
Got a threat.
Bro, I just got a hit marker with the,
Hostile UAV.
Annihilator. Like, and I'm being real right now. I'm not lying. I'm gonna make sure I show that in my video. And when I post it, watch.
They're done. Drop them. EKIA.
What?
Hostile UAV above. Friendly Guardian deployed.
Flame unit doused.
30 and 21 with 22 confirms. I'm pretty proud of that.
Care package inbound. We're ahead. Maintain your momentum.
Reaper KIA.
Bro, I hate the shotgun pistols. It's ruining my day.
Ruin down. Scratch that.
Friendly Guardian deployed.
The baseball bat just looks dumb.
Inbound. We're out of time. Don't hold back. They were no match for us. Mission success.
What the heck?
For I will never yield.
That just makes me mad.
Oh, what a salve.